expecting the day to get to about 35 degrees. It certainly feels like it at the Wacker nets here. And we'll get a bit of a sweat up, or Chris will, because we want to talk about his batting and the way he approached it. Were you always an opener?
Yeah, I was. I was a really small kid and I couldn't hit off the square, so I actually needed the hard ball to use the pace. So, yeah, that was the only place I batted.
Well, you did some interesting things. You played a lot of cricket here and then you went across and played in Victoria. So very different conditions, the MCG to the Wacker. Playing at the Wacker and your batting philosophy, what was it all about?
Yeah, I actually think you only really needed 3 shots. That was my thing. You drive straight when they over pitch, you use your cut shot and you'd pick them off your leg. So I didn't pull too much, maybe once I got into my innings and then the cover drive, etc. But early on as an opener, that they were the danger shots. Your cover drive and maybe your pull shot.
And what are you thinking before you bat? I know we've got youngsters who are playing their cricket on a weekends and learning all the time. What were you thinking before you went out to the middle?
I was trying to get in the same mindset every time I played. I'll never forget learning from Justin Lang, and he talked about batting perfection, and it wasn't about going out and getting 100 every time you batted. It was getting into the same mindset every time you went out.
Yeah, okay, all right. So the Wacker has got that bounce, and so only 3 shots you were concentrating on.
Yeah, pretty much. You keep it simple, try and keep to your strengths here. Once you got in, it's probably the best place in the world to bat, as you know, Slats, because you can score everywhere. So it was just that initial 20 minutes, 20 balls, they were key.
You see a lot of players come here and play it the wrong way.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they whatever they do, they try and take it on, or they go too hard at drives. But if the ball's outside your eye line here and you go a bit hard at it, there's always 3 slips in the gully here, isn't there? So you tend to nick off.
All right, mate, run down the end. We'll see you. We'll get Heels to throw. How are you feeling, Heels? You all right? How's that shoulder?
Yeah, it's okay. You have a drive first up, Bucky.
Oh.
A bit wide.
I can't see the pink ball.
Oh, righto.
All right.
It's a day game. Drive. Here's another one. Nicely struck.
So what are you thinking here, mate? What are you looking to do? Have you got an initial movement?
You've got to keep your eye line level, keep it still, so you can judge movement of the ball, those kind of things. But I think for me too, the other big thing about opening the batting was I always talk to other players about owning that area in front of your front pad. I think as an opener, most people are going to try and get you out either caught or LB.